Hi, just making a video on how to change the IP on an HS3200, and this will also apply to a SE3200 as well, okay? First thing you need to do is connect the HS or SE3200 to your network. For the HS32, you have two stream ports. One is in the back right, and it says stream. That is specifically for streaming. That is not where you need to go. The other port is over there. It's called Ethernet, and it's underneath the power supply. The SE32 will have the same location. It's closer to the power supply, and it will say Ethernet. The SE32 will not have a stream port because it's not a mobile switcher, and will not look like this, and you won't have this port at all. So on the SE32, you'll just have one port connected to your network. For the HS32, make sure you connect to this port, not the stream port. From here, you go to your menu. And now when you go to menu, you have setup. Please just go to setup and press enter. Once you're in enter and you hit the menu for setup, you go to network. At the bottom, you press enter for network. And right now it's on a static IP. 100.101 is the default IP of 192.168.100.101. And the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. My network over here is currently on a 10 network, 192.168.10. Just showing you that the HS32 is showing up on network. Let me go ahead and, okay. So what I want to do is change this to a static IP, right? So I would go down, you press enter. So there, the static's there. Then from here, I'm going to have to change this to a 10. So you will have to hold it until you get to your desired IP. For me, it's 10, so I have to go to a 10. So bear with me while I go to a 10. Okay, well, it seems like holding it for a long time does have a little trigger, so just be careful with that. Okay, I have a 10 there, and I'm going to move to the right because I want to change the fourth. I'm going to just check my network just to make sure there's no conflictions. I'm going to go ahead and open up IP scanner, scan the network and see what's being used and see what's not being used. You want to make sure you don't have no conflictions, so it's best to talk and consult with your IT team on network to just make sure there's any assigned IPs available to you. You could do DHCP, but for the most part, static IP. Most people with switchers will do static IP. And right there, 101, 10.101. So I'm going to do 10.50. It doesn't look like there's a 10.50 that's being used or showing on this list. So I'm going to do 10.50. So again, bear with me. I'm going to hold this down for a little bit. Okay. Press enter. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and press save. Save again. Red. Okay. This menu turned off. So what I'm going to do now is you'll have to power cycle the unit. I'm going to pause here and wait for the unit to boot cycle. Once it pops up, I'll continue the video. Okay, unit is back up. Gonna hit menu, go down to setup, enter, network, enter. And as you can see, it's showing a 10.50. After I power cycled, it did hold. So I'm gonna exit the menu. Okay, then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and just scan again the network. And here you go, you can see the DVIP tool shows 192.168.10.50. Just a quick note, this DVIP tool will show you any Datavideo device that has an IP. You could download this. If you need access to this download, let us know, we can link you it. But essentially this, again, DVIP tool will help you look for the IPs. You can edit cameras IPs, but unfortunately you cannot edit switchers IPs. So for example, what I mean by that is if you go and click on the IP and try to change it here, it will not allow you to change the IPs. Unfortunately, the way the engineering team made it is you can't switch it through here. It needs to be physically on the switcher to change the IP for it to work. So just again, a reminder, using this DVIP tool to change the IP will not work. You need to do it through the menu of the camera, or of the switcher. So sorry, switcher. Any camera, that's a different story. You could edit all the cameras using this tool. As you can see here, you click on it and you could change the IPs. But again, switchers, we will have to do manually through the switcher. So just confirming that it's showing the 192.168.10.50. Now what I want to do is control it with an SE32 controller app. This is mainly to show you can connect to the controller app and just show you that it's on the same network and it's going to connect to it via Ethernet, okay? So what I'm going to do is open up that control software. Again, if this is something you don't have, just email us and let us know, and we will link it for you as well. But essentially, the SE32 controller is an application for the HS32 and the SE3200, okay? Most places will want to do is have this connected to their network, and they want to have someone else be able to control the switcher. This app will go ahead and help you with that process as well, okay? So now, going to go ahead and click on the control software app. Go ahead and pick your IP, your adapter. So for us, we're in a 10 network, so 10.132. Press OK. Again, please note, whatever IP you're connected to, your computer or whatever application you're using, it's on the same IP network as well. If you don't have them on the same IP network, it's not going to connect, okay? It did not connect, but only because we need to go to setup. Then I need to change this to the IP of the switcher. Originally, this is set to the 100.101, which is the default IP of the switcher, but we didn't change, we're not keeping that, we switched it. So 192.168.10.50. Press enter, save setup, close the application, then reopen the application, choose the correct network again, press OK. And now, as you can see here, we have red and green, which you should show red and green here. I don't have an image, this is just for video showing you purposes, but I'm gonna move the T-bar. As you can see, the T-bar is moving. The red and green programming preview, and I'll show you on the screen. I'm not touching the keyboard, but you'll see it move. And I have communication over the Ethernet, okay? Again, this is just a quick video showing you how to change the IP, and then just went a little bit further showing you how to connect to a controller software that we have for the units, okay? That's essentially it. Main thing is after you set the IP, power cycle the unit. Once you power cycle the unit, it should save the IP. From there, go ahead and open up the control software to confirm you have connection to it, okay? Once you confirm you have connection, just follow those steps in the video and you're all set. If you do not have either the DVIP or the controller software, just email support@datavideo.com and ask for the DVIP config tool and the 32 control software. You could find these on datavideo.com. Again, if you just go to datavideo.com, which I'll just show you a quick video on it as well since we're here. Go to your datavideo.com, then go to your products. Then with products, depending on what you have, for this one it's the Mobilecast. Go to Mobilecast and it's the HS32. Show you the HS32, click on 32. Then from here you have downloads, click on downloads. Then here you have the software. Device finder is for the encoder on the 32. DVIP config tool is to find the IP of the main switcher, which is the Ethernet connector, okay? So that's one. The next one would be the 3200 if you don't have the mobile switcher, which would be next to it, which would be switchers. Click on switchers and then look for the 3200, which will be right there. Click on the 3200. Downloads, software. For the 3200, we'll have the control software. I'm assuming people will not, with the 3200 mobile switcher, wouldn't be using this because it's a built-in system and it has a monitor built in. But if you have the 3200 and you don't have a keyboard, it's under the 3200. It's in your software downloads, DVIP tool for the IPs, 32 control software for the app. But again, if you want to use the HS32 with this control software, you would just have to go to the 3200, okay? Just want to show you where to go. But again, if you still need assistance, just email support@datavideo.com. Hopefully this video helps with any connectivity you have with your SE32 Mobilecast or your regular SE32 switcher. Thank you so much.